This Dallas Pittsburgh.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here's Roethlisberger, and he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They run with Richardson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Cowboys defense
it'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll give the Steelers a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Free fire.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
I like this new Madden 17.
Now Ben going to give it to Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9.
No.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On third down, Roethlisberger. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. This is taken at his 4. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
The play fake for Elliott. Now Romo. And he's got his man on the out route. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
On first down, Romo firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play. Only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front. The linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And some room to work. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. That one good for 12 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Got it.
Time to step aside. Back to Heinz Field after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Here's Romo, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
When it comes to Artie Burns, you say length, length, and more length coupled with some speed. And that's what you have with Artie Burns. I think he's a guy who's going to just keep getting better in the league. You saw him just knock that one away. That's why Pittsburgh wanted him and had to have him. They've needed help on the corner for a long time now to help out the rest of their defense. And Burns provides that building block. His ability to run, diagnose, and again, one more time, length.
Man,
will make him a good
left
player
and
in the
right.
league. And another reception by Jason Witten. All reliable for Tony Romo. You know what they say, partner? Once you get your first 1,000 catches, it's all gravy after that.
Yeah, one of 2 tight ends. He and Tony Gonzalez in the 1,000-catch club in the tight end department. On 1st and 10, Romo. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Romo throwing again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
We all knotted up. Better not score if I had to. Man, that's a strong wind.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Dog, what are you doing?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes. but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
What's
It'll
going
be
to do
a
now?
loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front
Byron
door totally
Jones,
shut
baby.
down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Let's see what this is. Yankees 3 games back in a wild card race, look to gain ground versus wild card leading
Another
Blue Jays. Watch
pistol
live
look
on
here.
the ESPN app.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. To the sideline.
No way, he
a
ain't
nice catch there.
Oh,
Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
That's horrible.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap,
Dude,
got him
everyone
down.
knows how to catch.
But what did he
That's
get
like
out of
5
it?
He
feet
sold the
down. Oh, my
sizzle. He just
God.
had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, you plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard.
Yeah, he did only get 1 yard, duh.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Steelers secondary has had trouble slowing down the passing game. The Cowboys have done great work in that area these last 2 games, and they'll just look to continue that in the second half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Steelers with possession early in the first. Quick pass is complete.
So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter.
What? Let's go back to 25.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
I have 5 rushing yards. That's it.
Second and 10. Romo once more. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
No.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Steelers are probably
Some runs are
throw
blocked
the
so
ball
well,
on second
you
and
almost
1.
forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain
Probably
the
still
yardage.
gonna get a touchdown.
The leverage by the offensive line to create space up
Nope,
front,
didn't get
really well done.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Third down now following the run. Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's is brought down at the 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. He's got time. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
So they don't get a touchdown here in this opening drive of the third quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You've got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch-up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Sean Davis, the rookie.
You give me no choice. Dak Prescott, save us, please.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Bryant with a catch right side.
Jeez.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a second down. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
On second down, Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
What's up, Rolando?
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Bryant spread out to the right. Now Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The defense won that play so fast, and I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
On second down, Roethlisberger to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time,
Back to the future, guys. Let's go.
So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do
my life.
because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Good gosh.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play
All right.
action.
I think maybe you go play action,
You have
show your
5
quarterback,
yards
get
of
a little
rushing
confidence
this
in,
game.
and let him fling another one.
Might want to pick it up, bro.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Oh, nope. Not this time.
And he will lose yardage here back at the
He only has 1
23-yard
yard.
line. That'll go as a loss of 5.
No yards.
And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a 1st down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Oh, Dez.
They're going to try and throw. He completes it to Bryant.
Dez!
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Prescott. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to, and this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a good gain. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Bryce Butler!
Boom,
boom, boom,
touchdown on the year.
boom,
And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
I am the
sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about
one-handed?
They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
We'll finish off the 3rd quarter.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
What do you want me to do for my next
Here's
video?
a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll try. Look at this.
Yep, I'm
Get
done.
the turnover they needed.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See ya. See you next video. Bye.